Alright, this is a walkthrough for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the Nintendo Entertainment System. I'm going to assume that you know how to play this game already concerning the moves and using the menu and changing turtles and things like that. I'm not the best at this game. There's probably people better than me, but that's the whole reason why I'm making the walkthrough, is to show everyone that this game isn't as hard as everyone makes it out to be. Everyone says, you know, when they were a kid it was really hard and everything, but I don't know. I've been playing it for a little while, and I don't think it's that hard, and I think I can show you guys how to beat it easily too. So you start out, you skip those sewers, kill the foot soldiers, and go right in the sewer. Now, you should know that pretty much Donatello is the best turtle overall. Other turtles have some special little things about them, but basically Donatello beats everybody. He's the strongest, he's got the longest reach. There's pretty much nothing that he can't do, so I always stick with Donatello. I also don't really try to not get hit in this walkthrough because there's enough pizza to not worry about it. So if it looks like I'm getting hit a lot, you know, don't worry about it. You can probably do better than I can. So if I were to do that with Leonardo, it would have taken like 5 or 6 hits. So each turtle has different strength. Leonardo being the weakest, then I would say Michelangelo after him, then Raphael, and then Donatello is the strongest. Raphael has the shortest reach though, so Leo's the weakest, but he's got a decent reach, so you kind of gotta give and take depending on what your situation is. Basically try to keep Donatello as healthy as possible, because he's the turtle that you're going to be using the most. Now here's where you fight Rocksteady. I'm just beating him the quick way. If you use Donatello, it's pretty easy to kill him. Most people know if you stand up on those boxes, you can kill him like that without ever even having to get in front of him, but that's the fastest way to beat him. So now comes the part, the entrance to the dam, that everyone says is really hard. I happen to think it's one of the easier parts in the game. You'll notice using the up arrow and the attack will cause Donatello to attack up with his bow, and holding down will cause him to attack down. You actually want to use that a lot. That helps when enemies are close to you, if they're higher or lower, obviously. Also, as you just saw, the back, when Donatello's walking away from enemies, the back of his bow is exposed. You can see when he swings, it's exposed. Well, you can hit enemies with that if you're walking away from them. So that's an advantage that Donatello has that the other turtles don't. You can actually skip this pizza here. I'm going to go all the way to the edge and get the full pizza, but if you don't need it, you can just go up that ladder and skip this fight. This is a jump. It's a little tough. If you miss it, you gotta go all the way back around. And then there'll be a couple foot soldiers. Move up to the top. Then use Raph. He's the best swimmer. And just follow everything that I do. If you want to save some time, you can go right through the whatever those things are, electronic waves or whatever. You can just go right through some of them if you need to save time. And just go the exact route that I go. The only reason why this part is hard is because most people don't know the way to go. Well, I don't think it's that hard once you know where to go, so. Also, I gotta apologize for my video importing equipment. It's got some problem with it. You'll notice it keeps doing that scrambling thing. And you want to go straight up and to the left. There's the next bomb. And you want to stay away from that pink stuff there. You'll notice there's some current there. That's what makes this part hard. Trying to get out without getting hit. And then this part everyone knows is tough. Just switch turtles when you're getting hurt. And you got nothing to worry about. Definitely do not use Donatello in this part because you need him in the next part where you got to go into the buildings. You don't want him. You don't want to be going in there when he's only got 1 or 2 squares of health. When he's your best fighter. So switch over to. I would use Michelangelo because he's not very good. So, and he's an okay swimmer. Also, that stuff you see down in the bottom right-hand corner, never touch that because you'll die immediately. Don't worry too much about getting hit. As long as you're going the right way, you shouldn't have much of a problem. Just make sure you stay afloat. Don't hug the rocks at all. There's some current here that pushes you through it. And like right here, you want to stay floating. You don't want to go down on the rocks. I went ahead and sped up this part because it takes too long. I love how his hand is like coming out of the TV. Alright, so basically the next part, we gotta go through the city with the party wagon. And you just have to get rockets for the party wagon to get through the barricades. And you also are gonna want to get scrolls, which are like the special weapon that kills everything that you'll need for the Technodrome. There's a common misconception that you need to get ropes in this part. You don't need ropes at all. So you only need them in the next area. And you don't even have to get them here if you don't want. Those shredder-looking things, those are one of the hardest guys that'll show up in this part. You'll hit them once, and then their head will come off and fly at you, and you have to hit that. The only person who can kill him in one hit is Donatello. So you hit him once, and then his head will come off, and you hit him again. Right here, you're inevitably going to get hit when you go up the ladder. Because they put that guy right there. Now, everyone has this problem where they think you have to walk across this thing. You don't. I'll show you in a second. Right here, I'm actually glitching. If you get that missile just on the left side of the map and you keep walking, just sort of getting it on the edge of the map, I don't know what happens, but somehow they'll build up on top of each other, and you'll get more missiles than you're supposed to get. So you go ahead and keep doing that a couple times, make sure that it's there. And then you just line yourself up with the edge and jump up. You never have to go all the way over there. Now see, I have 20 missiles there. And that's it. Otherwise, you'd have to make multiple entrances into the building, which isn't a big deal, but I just went ahead and did it for the sake of time. It's not too hard getting in and out of this building, but I didn't want to spend the time doing it, so